everyone, welcome back to GK Today. I am Nizar Sana and in this video we'll cover the current affairs. Before we move ahead, let me inform you that these questions are part of our Daily 20 MCQ series 2022 in the GK Today's Android application. So if you are looking for the text version of these questions and their explanations along with the interactive quiz, you may consider joining our Daily 20 MCQ series in the GK Today Android application. In this course in app, you get daily 20 MCQs, a fortnightly quiz, a monthly revision document, and also category-wise revision ebooks that are optimized for reading on mobile. You are also able to access all archives of questions from January 2020 onwards. And let me tell you one more thing. If you want the Hindi version of this session, you can refer to our former channel named as GK Today. The link has been given in the description box from where you can reach to. So without taking much of your time, let's get started. Good morning everyone. Welcome back to GK Today. And today we'll be discussing most important MCQs for 26th of March 2022. Starting with very first question. Exercise Dust Lake is a joint defense exercise held between the armed forces of India and which other country? So the third edition of the joint training exercise between India and Uzbekistan began in Uzbekistan's Yangiarik. And India is represented by its Grenadiers Regiment, while the Uzbek army contingent is represented by the troops of Northwestern Military District. So the last edition of Dust Lake was held in Uttarakhand's Ranikhet, and this joint exercise will focus on the counter-terrorism operations in the semi-urban terrain, right? So two things are important regarding this question. This exercise is between India and Uzbekistan, and where did it take place? Answer is Yangiarik in Uzbekistan. Okay. Now let's see some of the important military exercises. Lamitier 2022 is the joint military exercise between India and which country? So this is the exercise between India and Seychelles. Next is SLENEX is a bilateral maritime exercise between India and which country? SLENEX is an exercise between India and Sri Lanka. The Eastern Bridge 6 exercise is conducted at which Indian city? It was recently conducted at Jodhpur in the state of Rajasthan. Winter Camp exercise is associated with which bloc? It is related to NATO, that is North Atlantic Treaty Organization. Headquarter lies in Brussels in Belgium. Paschim Leher is a joint defense exercise held by which country? It was held by India itself, and it is a kind of tri-service joint military exercise which is conducted by Indian Navy with other two forces, that is Indian Air Force and Indian Army along with Coast Guard. Okay. Next question. India recently undertook a maritime partnership exercise in the Bay of Bengal with which other country? Answer is Japan. And one more exercise we conduct with Japan is Dharma Guardian. It was also in news few days back. Which group of countries participate in the Sea Dragon 22 military exercise? This is the exercise between Indo-Pacific countries. And last question says, PANEX 2-1 is a transnational exercise associated with which association? It is related to BIMSTEC. And what does BIMSTEC stands for? Bay of Bengal Initiative for Multi-Sectoral, Technical and Economic Cooperation. Total 7 member countries are there in it. Which are these? Bangladesh, Bhutan, India, Myanmar, Nepal, Sri Lanka and Thailand. Okay. Headquarter lies in Dhaka in Bangladesh. Okay. Now next question. In which city was the Step Up to End TB World TB Day Summit 2022 organized? So Union Health Minister Dr. Mansukh Mandavia inaugurated the Step Up to End TB World TB Day Summit on the occasion of World Tuberculosis Day at New Delhi. And Union Health Minister will award well-performing states and districts for achieving the TB elimination. Basically, in the year 2018, Prime Minister Narendra Modi chaired the Delhi End TB Summit and proposed to end TB in India by the year 2025, which is 5 years ahead of the TB-related Sustainable Development Goals target of 2030. So correct answer is New Delhi. Now coming to the question slide, Biplobi Bharat Gallery was recently inaugurated at which city? This gallery was recently inaugurated in Kolkata. Which fertilizer will be used in Bihar to increase the diminishing fertilizer capacity of soil? Answer is biochar. As per the Bihar Economic Survey 2020 to 21, which district of Bihar ranked first in terms of electricity consumption? So in terms of electricity consumption, Patna was ranked at first. APJ Abdul Kalam Science City will be opened at which district of Bihar? It will be opened in Patna. How many districts in Bihar will be made smart cities under the center's smart city mission? So total 4 districts in Bihar would be made smart cities. Which are these? Patna, Muzaffarpur, Bihar Sharif, and last is Bhagalpur. Okay. Which city is the host of Wings India 2022 conference? The host for this event is Hyderabad. Which Indian city is the host of 44th World Chess Olympiad in 2022? Answer is Chennai. And last question says, which Indian state announced the country's first medical city named as Indrayani Medicity? So the Indrayani Medicity would be set up in the state of Maharashtra. Fine. Now next question, which country launched the BRICS Vaccine Research and Development Center and workshop on vaccine cooperation? So Union Minister of Health and Family Welfare, Dr. Mansukh Mandavir, launched the BRICS Vaccine Research and Development Center and workshop on vaccine cooperation with other BRICS leaders. Which countries come under BRICS? Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. South Africa is the latest country to join this organization. So the BRICS Vaccine Research and Development Center was proposed to be set up as a part of 2018 Johannesburg Declaration, and in the New Delhi Declaration of 13th BRICS Summit, the leaders committed to launch BRICS Vaccine Research and Development Center in the virtual format. So correct answer would be India. Now coming to the question slide, which country is the chair of BRICS in the year 2022? So for this year, the BRICS presidency is with China, and last year we were the president, means India hosted all the BRICS events. Which country is the new member of the BRICS New Development Bank? Answer is Egypt. Who has been awarded as the Best Actor Male at the BRICS Film Festival? So the award for Best Actor Male at the BRICS Film Festival goes to Dhanush. Next is, who has chaired the 13th BRICS Summit? It was obviously hosted by India because we were the president. So answer would be Narendra Modi. Which country chaired the 11th BRICS Trade Ministers meeting that was held in 2021? Answer would be again India. BRICS nations have recently opposed the carbon border tax proposed by which association? So carbon border tax has been first time proposed by European Union. And what is the carbon border tax? Basically, it is a type of tax on the carbon emissions that is to be imposed on the imported goods from the countries with less strict climate policies. Okay. Who from Bihar has become the vice president of BRICS Bank? So currently the vice president of BRICS Bank is Mr. Anil Kishora, and he is from Bihar. Okay. Next question. As per the union budget, what percent of biomass pellets will be used in the thermal power plants? So the union budget 2022 to 23 proposed that 5 to 7% biomass pellets will be used in the thermal power plants, and this will result in the carbon dioxide saving of 38 MMT annually. So the Ministry of Power has mandated the blending of biomass pellets made primarily of agro residue along with coal under the revised policy for biomass utilization for the power generation through co-firing in coal-based power plants. Okay. So this obligation shall increase to 7% with effect from 2 years after the date of issue of this order, right? Now let's talk about some of the important things regarding Union Budget 2022 to 23. In the Union Budget 2021 to 22, borrowing limit of Bihar was increased by. So last year, this borrowing limit of Bihar was increased by mere 1%. Recently, who is presenting the Union Budget 2022 for the 4th time in a row? This is our Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman. What does U stand for in the logistic platform ULIP announced in the Union Budget 2022 to 23? What does ULIP stands for? It is Unified Logistics Interface Portal. So here U stands for Unified, and it has been designed to enhance efficiency and reduce the cost of logistics in India by creating a transparent single window platform that can basically provide real-time information to all the stakeholders. Okay. As per the Union Budget, what is the new alternate minimum tax, that is AMD, for the cooperative societies? So this new tax is now 15%. Union Budget announced a scheme to promote the chemical-free natural farming with pilot project along which river? So chemical-free natural farming would be done along the river Ganga. Union Budget announced a fund to finance the startups for agriculture and the rural enterprise, facilitated through which institution? It would be facilitated through NABARD. RAM program, which was announced in the Union Budget, aims to improve the productivity of which sector? What does RAM stands for? It is Raising and Accelerating MSME Performance, and it has to be implemented for 5 years. So answer would be, it would basically enhance the MSME productivity sector. What is the new FDI limit in the insurance companies as proposed in the Union Budget? What does FDI stands for? Foreign direct investment. And now the new FDI limit is 74%, right? So these are some of the important questions regarding budget that can be asked in your examinations. Next question, which is the world's most polluted capital city for the 4th consecutive year as per the World Air Quality Report 2022? So according to the World Air Quality Report prepared by Swiss organization IQ Air, New Delhi continues to be the world's most polluted capital city for the 4th consecutive year. And as per the report, no country managed to meet the WHO's air quality standard in 2021, and the index listed 35 Indian cities with the worst air quality tag for 2021, with Bhiwadi in Rajasthan topping the list, followed by Ghaziabad in the state of Uttar Pradesh. Okay. Now let's see some of the important reports. According to Bureau of Police Research and Development report, what percentage of women are employed in the Bihar police force? So 25.3% of women are employed in the Bihar police force. As per the Bureau of Police Research and Development report, what is the rank of Bihar in receiving police security? Answer is 3rd. In Niti Aayog's School Educational Quality Index report 2021, Bihar has been ranked at. So as per the School Education Quality Index report 2021, Bihar has been ranked at 19th position. In the National Family Health Survey report, which district of Bihar ranks first in terms of child marriage? This is Lakhisarai. What is the rank of India in the World Happiness Report 2022? Very important question. And the rank of India in this index is 136. Which country is the largest importer of arms globally as per the CIPRI's Trends in International Arms Transfers 2021 report? So we are the largest importer of arms globally. So answer is India. As per the WII's recent report, which tiger reserve has more tiger density above its carrying capacity? This is Sundarban in the state of West Bengal. Right? Next question. IDEX startups which were seen in the news recently are associated with which sector? So Defence Acquisition Council under the chairmanship of Defence Minister Rajnath Singh has cleared the procurement of 14 items for over 380 crore rupees from the Innovations for Defence Excellence, that is IDEX startups or MSMEs. So these items will be procured by the Indian Army, Indian Navy and Indian Air Force. So Defence Acquisition Council also approved the new simplified procedure for the procurement from the IDEX startups and MSMEs. Okay, correct answer would be defense. And also please remember the full form of IDEX. Now coming to the question slide, in Bihar budget, which sector has been allocated most fund? So the preference in Bihar budget was given to education sector. Which armed forces Cheetah helicopter has crashed recently in Kashmir's Gurez sector? Answer is Indian Army. What is the name of the policy advocacy arm for the power and the related sectors formed under the Power Ministry? So the name of this arm is Power Foundation. Niti Aayog has launched the first ever open to all hackathon event for developing the creative solutions for the fintech sector in the collaboration with which organization? So for this purpose, Niti Aayog has collaborated with the PhonePe to organize this hackathon event. Which company recently received the award for India's most trusted public sector company? This is Coal India. Can you tell me which company in India produces most amount of coal? What is the name of the Yes Bank initiative to collaborate on the development of digital financial solutions for the agriculture sector? So Yes Bank has created Yes Bank Agri Infinity to collaborate on the development of digital financial solutions in the field of agriculture. Which organization received the ICAI Award for Excellence in the Financial Reporting in the Public Sector Entities category for the year 2020 to 21? Answer is RailTel Corporation of India. Okay. Next question. Which country recently became the hottest place on earth with a temperature at 53.2 degrees Celsius? So recently Kuwait became the hottest place on earth with a temperature at 53.2 degrees Celsius, or you can say 127.7 degree Fahrenheit. So as per a recent study, 67% of heat related death in the capital was due to climate change, and the country continues to burn oil for electricity, and it ranks among the top global carbon emitters per capita according to the World Resources Institute, right? Now let's talk about some of the international current affairs. Which country commenced the world's first clinical trial to examine the efficacy of Ayurveda in treating the rheumatoid arthritis? This is India. Natural Viral Hepatitis Control Program aims to achieve the country-wide elimination of hepatitis C by which year? We will achieve it by 2030. In which country the world's first negative emission carbon capture plant begins its operations? Answer is Iceland. Which country recently announced that they were using Caliber cruise missiles? So recently Russia has used these missiles on Ukraine. Which country announced an investment target of 5 trillion yen, means 3,20,000 crore rupees in India? Answer is Japan. Sardar Bardi Mukhamedov has won the presidential election of which country? So he is the new president of Turkmenistan. Germany has signed the energy deal with which northeastern country to reduce its dependence on Russia? Answer is Qatar. Next question. Ashley Barty, who retired from her tennis career recently, is from which country? So world number 1, Ashley Barty, has announced that she will retire from professional tennis at the age of just 25 years. So she won 3 Grand Slam single events, including this year's Australian Open that was held in the month of January. And she became the first home player to win the Australian Open men's or women's single title in 44 years, right? Correct answer is Australia. Now we will see some of the important tennis related current affairs. Which table tennis player was recently selected as an Adidas brand ambassador? So Adidas has chosen Manika Batra as its brand ambassador. Which tennis player won the Mexican Open title 2022? The winner for this event was Rafael Nadal. Who is the first male tennis star to win 21 Grand Slam title? Again answer is Rafael Nadal. Which tennis player won the Melbourne Somerset ATP 250 event title? Again answer is Rafael Nadal. Which Indian tennis star received the Karnataka Rajya Utsav Award by CM B.S. Bommai on 30th of November 2021? This is Rohan Bopanna. Which tennis player won the ATP Finals title Answer is Alexander Zverev. Can you tell me from which country you belong to? Which Indian tennis player won the Ostrava Open WTA 500 tournament 2021? Answer is Sania Mirza. Can you tell me the name of the Chinese player with which Sania Mirza won the Ostrava Open? Now next question, who are the authors of the book titled as The Little Book of Joy? Actually, in the year 2016, Desmond Tutu and Dalai Lama co-authored on The Book of Joy, Lasting Happiness in a Changing World. And this book has sold more than 1 million copies and it has been translated into more than 40 languages. So a picture book edition of a bestseller is set to be released soon with text worked by Rachel Newman and Douglas Abrams and illustrations provided by artist Rafael Lopez. Okay, so correct answer is Dalai Lama and Desmond Tutu. Now let's see some of the important books and authors. Book titled Elevation of Life was authored by. This book was authored by Anurag Anand. Next is, which of the following person from Bihar was felicitated the World Book of Records, London? Answer is Bihar Chief Minister Nitish Kumar. Which institution released the book titled as The Role of Labour in India's Development? Very obvious answer, Ministry of Labour and Employment. Who has recently authored a book titled as How to Prevent the Next Pandemic, which will be published this year in May 2022. Important book because author is important. Who's that? Bill Gates. Who's the author of the book titled as The $10 Trillion Dream? This has been authored by Subhash Chandra Garg. Who's the author of the book titled as A Little Book of India, celebrating 75 years of independence? Ruskin Bond. Ruskin Bond books are also quite important for your exam. Which ministry released the pictorial book titled as India's Women Unsung Heroes of Freedom Struggle? This has been released by Ministry of Culture. Fine. Now coming to the last question. Rajiv Gandhi Bhumihin Krishi Mazdoor Nyay Yojana is a scheme of which particular state? So Chhattisgarh Chief Minister Bhupesh Baghel presented a budget of 1,04,000 crore rupees for 2022 to 23, which is 7% more than the previous year. So he announced to restore the old pension scheme for the state government employees and double the annual MLA Local Area Development Fund. So a provision of 6,000 crore rupees for Rajiv Gandhi Kisan Nyay Yojana and increase in remuneration from 6,000 rupees to 7,000 rupees per annum under the Rajiv Gandhi Bhumihin Krishi Mazdoor Nyay Yojana were also announced. Okay, so this scheme belongs to the state of Chhattisgarh. Let's see some of the important schemes. Which Indian state or union territory implements the Mukhyamantri Park Saundaryakaran Yojana? Answer is New Delhi. Which application was launched for the inspection of roads built under Pradhan Mantri Gram Sadak Yojana in Bihar? So a particular application has been launched for the inspection of roads and the name of that app is eMark application. Which district was ranked first in terms of implementation of Sat Nishchay Yojana in 2021? It is Jehanabad. Where does it lie? In the state of Bihar. Which Indian state launched Kaushalya Matritva Yojana? Answer is Chhattisgarh. Which union ministry implements Swatantra Sainik Samman Yojana? It has been implemented by Ministry of Home Affairs. Which Yojana was recently extended till March 2026 with a budget of 4,600 crore rupees? Answer is Pradhan Mantri Kisan Sampada Yojana. Right? Now let's start with today's quiz. Here on the slide you can see 5 questions which have been taken from the past 2-3 days current affairs. Pause the video and try to solve each of these questions. And at the end of the lecture, do not forget to share your scores in the comment section. So please be honest and do not cheat with yourself. So that's it for today. I hope you have liked the session. These were the important news and events from today. And we will meet again tomorrow with some more important current affairs. Till then, stay tuned. Thank you so much for watching. And please do not forget to subscribe to GK Today. With this, me Nuzhat Sana signing off.